In this video, we'll talk about Ethereum. We'll do a full detailed analysis of what's going on with Ethereum technically, but also fundamentally. And we'll dive into what's happening right now because Ethereum is falling, as most of you might know. And we'll take a look at why that's happening and also what you can expect from that. So let's get right into it. First of all, what I always want to say is welcome back to the channel. Hope you're all doing great. Ethereum, as I said, I mean, today it's not doing that great. It's been falling for the last couple of hours, I believe. Especially like the last since I woke up, it's been falling. First we were still holding like 1250, 1260, which was still this level up here, right? That was the support level that had been holding us for the last 4 days, which was good. I thought it was strong enough to even get us above 1300, but in the end I was wrong about that because now we got a big bearish breakout, and even though the breakout isn't confirmed yet, it does really look like it will be. So we'll assume that, and then I think that's going to happen now. So that's not too great. There are multiple reasons for that, I think. I mean, in the end we were relatively high compared to where we were the last few weeks. So maybe this is just a market correction. It could also be some sort of more institutional behavior leading up to next week. Next week we have a very big fundamental week. If you don't know, next week we'll have the inflation rate and interest rate news coming out. So you can see that on myfxbook.com. So we got that sometimes leading up to those days and leading up to that. Sometimes what you tend to see is that the market behaves and moves very weirdly, like the opposite of what you would expect from the news. I expect the news to be quite bullish, maybe for crypto. In general, the changes in monetary policy we have seen over the last weeks, or at least changes in perception and bias on that, have been bullish for risk on asset markets and crypto. So I expect those news events to be that too. But I mean, in the end, we could still have a higher than expected inflation rate. We'll have to see. But it's kind of weird market behavior. In the end, you can see that I mean, the volume, let's be honest, is very low as well. So when the volume is low like this, the price and the market can be manipulated quite easily. Because you need less capital to make the price move. So the thing is that right now we've really broken below our last support level, which was ultimately, like if you want to stretch it out all the way to the bottom, between 1235 and 1250. Yeah, we have just broken. It's now 9 o'clock, so we've just broken below that. So what I expect is that, yeah, sure, we have some support here. At 1220, but I expect us to drop down even more towards this 1200, 1190 level. Now at this point of time, it's quite hard to say whether we can hold that or whether it's more likely that we'll drop down to 1150. I'd say we will hold that at least initially, at least for the next 2 days or something, and then I'll be back with another analysis in 2 days whether we can actually from here break above 1235 and start some sort of an uptrend again, or whether it's a little bit more likely that we will drop down a little bit further before next week, and that will drop down to 1150, 1160. For me, it's too early to tell right now which one of those two is going to happen. But on the very short term, what we'll do is, you know, we might find some support at 1220, take a break retest, and drop down to 1200 and 1190 and consolidate on top of that. Yeah, I think that is what you can expect. I mean, as I said, next week is going to be a week packed with volume. But right now, there's just not a lot to talk about in the end, right? So yeah, that's my take on the Ethereum this morning. If you do have any questions, as always, let me know down in the comments. But for now, take care and bye.